In this video, we're going to learn how to make this awesome real estate flyer design in Canva. So let's jump right to Canva and do that now. First up, we're going to create a new page. Click here and we're going to create the Instagram portrait size because it's going to be a social media post. Okay. All right. Now that we have this, we're going to paste exercise files. So I'm just going to click on paste. Then, okay, you already have your exercise file so that you can use to practice. Don't mind this. Just going to delete this, not part of it. So now that we have this, we're going to bring in our image. We're going to bring in here, make it real big. Okay. And just make sure it's across our page. Then the next one we're going to do is to bring in the sky. Okay, we're going to come here and just make this really large, and we're going to send it to the back using our shortcut. And we're going to come here. What next should we bring? Okay, let's bring this one first, and we're going to bring this one. We're going to make it real big. Okay, and this image we can bring it real down. We can bring it real down so that we can have it this way, and this one we can make it a bit larger, so we can have this one like this. Then what else do we need to bring? Okay, let's bring in our logo. Okay, so that we can position it quickly. Then every other thing is just us working with the text and this other element. So let's start up by bringing our business name. This time I'm surprising y'all. Okay, I'm using the Canva Sans. I never liked it, but it's just so perfect for this project, so I'm just going to use it. I'm going to make this one all caps, and I'm going to make it smaller. I'm going to break it into two. I'm going to left align it, and I'm going to position it like this. I'm going to make it bold. Okay, I'm going to work with the spacing. I can't see my design, so what I normally do is to scale really in, then come back. Now I can have it by the size, so I can actually just adjust. This is pretty cool. I'm gonna let it be like that, so I'm gonna alt drag to make a duplicate of it. This time I'm just going to bring everything here so that it's gonna be easy for me to copy. So we're gonna say buy, sell, invest, Ctrl C, then Ctrl V. Okay, and now I can make it real big. Okay, and I'm gonna make it, okay, it's already bold. Okay, cool. Okay, now that we have this, I'm gonna center align it so I can have everything under control with the rest, because we're doing the center alignment thing. Okay, for the color, I'm going to use this default gradient, but I'm going to edit it in a way because I want it to be more green. Okay, so I can just drag this one a little bit in so I can introduce more green to that part. Okay, I think we are pretty cool here. Okay, cool. Now that we have that, now we have the 6.5. I'm going to copy just this alone because I'm going to duplicate this and I'm going to paste it. Ctrl V, and I'm going to make this one real small and make it a little bit larger. Then now that we have this, we're going to bring in a shape. Let's hit arrow on our keyboard. We're going to bring in a shape, and now we can come here. Okay, now that we have that, we can come here and we're going to pick brown. We want brown from the image here. Okay, we already have brown, but they're not browning enough. Okay, so I'm just gonna come here and then pick something dark brown. Okay, cool. Then for this, I'm gonna take the color, I'm gonna make it white. No, I mean the text, not the box. So I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna make it white. Okay, now that we have this, so I'm gonna make this one a little bit more spacious, you know, something like this. Then I'll probably work with the text, make it smaller. I'm going to select both of them. Okay, let me select them one after the other. Let me scale into pick the other one. So I'm going to alt drag to make it duplicate. Now what we can do is we're going to copy this 10, or let's just type it. Okay, I'm going to copy 10. What we have now, I'm going to make a copy of this, drag it down, and I'm going to position it somewhere here. It's going to post nice 500 square. Initial deposit. So I'm going to paste this in. Go to V, and I'm just going to make this one small. Position it somewhere here. Alt drag. Okay, this one is for the 6.5 million. Then this one. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to copy this one now. Ctrl C. Come here. Ctrl A, Ctrl V to paste all. I think I'm going to make all this one smaller. Okay, let me copy this one, or let me just control Z. I think I like the size. If there's anything, we're going to come to that. Okay, now that we're done with that, we're going to bring in a shape. Click rectangle on your keyboard, arrow on your keyboard, and we're going to do that fade thing that we've done so many times. Okay, we're going to come here, go to gradients, come here, take it to black, select the second color, take it to black, but for the second one, just make it all transparent. Okay, now that we have this, we're going to pick this one, then move this one down here so that we can have it flowing from bottom to the top, just the way we can preview it right here. So now that we have this, we're going to position this one right here, and we're going to bring in this one now. Okay, and we're going to position it somewhere here. Then we're going to bring in another shape. Okay, rectangle again. Okay, learn these shortcuts because they are very useful. They make you fast, okay, while working. But if you're using your cell phone, you can do all the shortcuts, but you can just keep you can know them because you're not going to be using your phone forever unless you intend to. Okay, now that we have this, we're going to give it some background drop shadow. Okay, it may not be really visible, but we're going to make it increase the opacity, then we're going to increase the offset. Now that you can see it, going to change the direction, then make it blur. Now that you have it, now you can reduce the opacity. Anytime you're working with drop shadow and you can't see it, just increase the opacity, get the position right, then reduce it back to what you want. Okay, cool. So we're going to position this one here. We're going to send it to the front, control right bracket, it's going to bring it to the front. Then we have all this text now to put in there. So our location is Lekki Phase 2. Okay, this is a fictional brand, just in case you're asking. I'm going to auto drag this one into our design, and I'm going to paste it. Now you see how I'm using the same text size, okay, the same font in making almost all of our design here. So I'm going to pick 4 months instrumental plan. Okay, whatever you're seeing here now is a 4-month instrumental plan. So I'm going to auto drag this, but this one I'm going to change the color to white. Yeah, white. So I'm going to paste in what we have here, but for this one I'm going to remove the all caps because it's small and it can be difficult to read. Okay, so I'm going to remove it, and I can scale in just to give it some adjustment. Okay, I may likely remove this, then come here, and I'm going to work with the spacing because I want it to be readable even in small size. What's this? I've mistakenly duplicate. My hand was on the Alt key when I was dragging, so that's where that error came from. All right, the last thing here is date. Okay, I'm going to copy all this now. I'm going to exit. I'm going to cut it out. Then I'm going to use this one. I'm going to paste in this, and now what we have is this. I'm going to change the color actually. Okay, I'm going to change the color to white. Okay, so it can be more visible. And I'm going to, should I remove the, yeah, I should remove the caps. All right, I'm going to remove the boldness and probably work with the letter spacing. Okay, just to give it another font. I'm not happy with Canva Sans on this, so I'll probably just pick something different. I'm going to use Inter. Okay, oh, that's not font, sorry. I'm going to come to fonts, then I'm going to use Inter. Inter should be somewhere around here. Okay, cool. We have Inter, which is better in my eyes in using it for this kind of place. So I'm going to position it somewhere here, and I think we are pretty cool with the design. So there are other things that we need to add. Let's delete this now. Let's come here and let's just bring in this tool. Okay, bring into our design this one. Okay, I'm going to use it here, pointing to the price, and also I'm going to change the color. Okay, very quickly reduce the size. I'm going to position it somewhere here, and I'm going to position this one somewhere here. Okay, the design currently now looks flat, but let me position this one here as light source kind of. Okay, I'm going to show you a trick now that is going to really up your design game when designing something like this. I still feel the design is flat, and we're going to, let me just select everything here, and let's just push everything down a bit. Okay, so we can have enough from here for adjustment. Okay, first up, let's increase this and let's push it to the top. Then for these two, I think we need some push to. Let me select both of them. Select this. Okay, I'm just gonna make it bigger, something like this. Okay, for these two, I'm going to change the color to black, okay, so that it can be visible. Then we're going to bring in a shape. We're going to bring rectangle again, okay, but this time I'm going to use this trick. Okay, I haven't taught you this before, so come to this plus icon, come to gradient. I'm going to make the two color white, okay, but for this one I'm going to change the opacity. Remember what we did here? We made the two part black, then we reduce the opacity of 1 to 0. It's just the same thing but different use case. Okay, so I'm going to rotate this one now. I'm going to make it something like this, and I'm going to drop it a little bit. So now what we're going to do is to bring it here, okay, and I'm going to rotate it something like this, and I'm going to place it across this. Okay, I'm going to make sure that it's within the box as much as I can. So now we're going to come to opacity and we're going to take it down. Okay, take it down as much, then click off to see the effect. Okay, right now this is the effect we're going to just to give it that kind of glossy highlights. Okay, this, and now we're going to duplicate it too on this design. Okay, and we're going to duplicate it too on this one. Okay, it may not be visible on this color because of the color, okay, but we're still going to try and use it, and we might increase the opacity so that we can have a little effect of it. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to increase it. Make sure that after increasing it, zoom in to see if you're noticing any line here. Okay, it is visible but very subtle. Let me see. I think this is cool. This is better off. Okay, this technique can really just up your game. I'm noticing that our design here, our text here, it's not really close, so I'm just going to tighten it a bit. Okay, with that we'll have more room to even increase the size. Okay, I think that's pretty cool. Then for these ones, I think these ones are cool. Then the last one we're going to do here is to add drop shadow to this. So we're going to come to effect and we're going to come to drop shadow. Then we're going to change the direction so that it flows this way. And now I can increase the blur. I can make the offset a little bit more. I'm going to copy the effects because I don't want to do the same on this. I'm going to click on this and the effect is going to duplicate on this. So I think that brings us to the end. Then the name of the business needs to be a little bit bigger. Then let's work with the spacing, tighten it a little bit. Okay, I think we are pretty cool. Oh, that's too big comparison to everything else. Okay, company would normally have their own logo. Okay, they'll probably send it to you in case you're working for a client and all that. So we are almost done. I think we are cool here, and I think our text here are too upward. So what I can do, I'm going to lock this layer. Click, that's the sky behind. So I'm going to, so I can select everything with my key, and I'm going to hold down my shift key and select the building so that it's not selected. Now I can drag everything down. Okay, let me see. Oh, it's way better now, but unfortunately I didn't move this, so I can just select this one or drag it while holding down my shift key so that I can move in a straight line, and I'm going to position it somewhere. I know I'm bombarding you with so much shortcuts, okay, but you need them. Okay, you need them to move faster while working. But if you don't, you can start using all these duplicate icons, but over time it's good you learn them so that you just get used to them as you're working. Okay, cool. So we can drag this a little bit downwards. All right, so that brings us to the end. Please do your assignment and submit. And I'm noticing our building is to the side. Let me see which are center it. Cool. Can push this one a little bit to give it some darkness. Yeah, cool. All right, so that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And do your assignment, okay, and submit using the submission link, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.